this video of me here, uh, recording one of my trades here. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start with it's a simulation account set at $150 with the normal commissions for a free Ninja Trader account. So that's where we're gonna start. So I started with $150. I think this was actually under because I had traded it a day before, so I think I'm actually starting at like 148 potentially. So this is where we are. I trade one contract per trade. I use a setup where basically it's like two setups. So here you see where my mouse is moving. I'm waiting for like uh I'm either waiting for price to come back into the fair value gap for a reversal, or I'm using the fair value gap as a continuation of the trend. I'm also watching the cumulative delta down here and the volume to, you know, kind of see like, is there a high volume in sellers or buyers? And then if the delta does not match, then there's a divergence, which helps me set up for, again, reversals or a continuation trade. So let me just play this video. Okay, so when I first came on here, I didn't have all my stuff set up, but I immediately saw a trade, and I should have got the screen set up before I actually
Order filled.
started recording. But I started recording before I actually set up my screen. So I got into this trade because the delta was decreasing on the long side. It was flattening out. Volume was kind of in the same range. But yeah, I do move my stop and my target profit or take profit or TP, whatever you want to call it. I do move that around. I do manual trailing stop. So, but yeah, that's why I came into this trade. Really because the delta was slowing down. And on this candle where I came in, there was pretty good volume. So yeah. Price came into the fair value gap. I got my stop set at a swing high and my take profit a little bit above the swing low. Also, I used level 2 like bid stacking, but that order page is not on here. I'll have to, in my next video of me trading, you will see what I'm talking about. Yeah, I was not set up properly. And as soon as I cut NinjaTrader on, I should have had it set up before I started recording. As soon as turned NinjaTrader on, I hit the record button and I immediately saw a trade. So also, this is my strategy. This is what I do. Nothing I do is for it could be for you, it could not be for you. I'm not saying this is gonna make you rich or anything. This is just what I do. I'm just documenting my journey as I told you on my previous videos. And yeah, we're going to basically, I'm going to try to get this stimulate the $150 account um, up to $500 so I can start creating more contract or up my contract size basically. And once I get this strategy down, then I may try and take an evaluation from a prop firm, but more info on that coming soon. And I moved my stop because I didn't want to get stopped out. There was when I took this trade, there was a feeling that I had that price was going to go down based on the delta, and then also every time there was a positive candle or long candle, the volume was low. So I'm just the beginner. I'm a noob. So don't blow me up in the comments. And hey, if there's something that you see that you're like, this guy is an idiot. He doesn't know what he's doing. Let me know. You know, that's what this is for. Also to inspire you to just do it. If you're thinking about trading, because that's where I am. I'm just doing it. Um, Spoiler, my next video is not gonna be like this. I'm showing the positive and the negative. So um, yeah, in my next video of me trading, you will see that, man, as a beginner, it's so easy to get caught up in revenge trading or impulse trading, not following, your strategies or your setups. So we'll talk about that in the next video. But this one, as soon as I got on, I saw the setup. It was really a reversal of the small little uptrend that started at that swing low. price made a lower high, so that was a positive sign. But I really got into this trade because of the delta. That was the main reason why I got into this trade immediately. And it's going to get a little bit boring, you know? First two videos was story time. Story time is over. Gotta put in the work, gotta get to trading. Also, I use the hourly charts to help me to see like a bigger picture overall. And that hourly chart was showing, I believe it was showing um, more negative delta at this time, which also gave me a reason to take this trade. And before I start trading, there is a saying that I say. I think it's gonna be in my next video. Me saying, I think I start the video off with me doing that. Um, or it's on the screen. But yet you really have to put your mind in a mode, like a fearless mode, not knowing what's gonna happen next. But you have to have a confidence in what you're doing at the same time. Uh, you have to be okay with the losses, and you cannot care too much about the wins. You literally have to go into trading with a neutral feeling, no matter what happens, because all the indicators, all the signs that you have to set up can tell you go, take the trade, and something can happen, and the market goes in a completely opposite direction and stops you out. But for your setup, everything was telling you, was giving you a green light. And once I get to about 2 points into my take profit, I usually close the gap on my stop loss because I'm trying to make sure that I take some profit. Which right now, I literally should have done that, but I didn't do it. But I'm starting to get better with that. Like right now, I should already have my stop below my entry to be able to take profit in the event that price moves back up, and bringing down my take profit. Right now, my stop should be at 3, but I waited a little too late to move it. Um, but I definitely should have moved it. Now I'm just now moving it, and so you gotta think, if I would have put that at 4 or 3, I mean a little bit lower, I would have like earlier, I would have already taken, I would have already taken profit.
Stop filled.
And that's that. First trade, and I believe after this, price just began to rally. So I had a pretty good exit point and seeing and paying attention to the price that it probably was going to go back up. Now, just imagine if I would have just left my stop where it was and didn't move anything. I was lost out on this trade, but I made an executive decision, bring that stop down, take some profits, even though it wasn't at my original take profit point, still was able to take some profit, so I didn't lose out on the trade. And if you have any questions on maybe like what candlestick, like, the wicks mean, what candlesticks mean, if you're just starting to trade and you don't really know anything, I have some pretty good basic knowledge. So you can ask me. any comments to explain that in the next video, or if you are a more intermediate trader, you've been trading longer than me and you got some tips, and what I should or should not be doing, hey, let me know in the comments. All right, that's it. This was a pretty short trading day for me. I did stop trading after this. I really only took one trade. So that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, share. We're gonna take this thing together. And I am out.